Have you ever wondered why love seems so complicated, yet so simple at the same time? This confusing word, love, can be as intricate as a labyrinth, yet as straightforward as a straight line. It's a riddle, a puzzle that everyone seeks to solve, yet few truly comprehend. Just what is love? Perhaps one of the best places to seek understanding is from an age-old source, a biblical passage that has been interpreted and reinterpreted over centuries, 1 Corinthians 13. This passage doesn't just define love, it breaks it down piece by piece into qualities and actions that we can all understand and aspire to. The relevance of this passage in our lives today is undeniable. It gives us a blueprint for how to love and live in harmony with others, an ideal that transcends cultural and religious boundaries. In the next few minutes, we will embark on a journey to explore the true essence of love, according to 1 Corinthians 13. 1 Corinthians 13 is a passage that gives us a profound understanding of love, but what does it really mean? Let's dive in to unravel this love passage, rich in wisdom and enlightenment. Starting with the first verse, "If I speak in the tongues of men or of angels, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal." This verse is essentially saying that even the most eloquent speech is empty without love. It's a clear message that love is the core of genuine communication. Next, love is patient, love is kind. Two of the most quoted words from this passage speaking to love's inherent nature. Patience speaks to enduring hardship, while kindness refers to benevolence and goodwill. Love waits and love gives, never rushing, never taking. The passage continues, "It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud." Love is not a competition, it does not seek to outdo or overpower. It remains humble, always seeking to uplift rather than overshadow. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it's not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. This verse tells us that love is respectful, selfless, calm and forgiving. It is not about personal gain or holding grudges, but about giving, forgiving and serving others. Then, love does not delight in evil but rejoices with the truth. Love seeks truth, not deceit. It finds joy in honesty and integrity, not in falsehood or injustice. Finally, it always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. This is the culmination of the passage, summarizing the unwavering, enduring, and triumphant nature of love. It is a protective shield, a beacon of trust, a wellspring of hope, and a force that perseveres against all odds. Understanding these verses offers us a clearer picture of what love truly is. It's more than just a feeling, it's an action, a decision, a commitment. It's about being patient and kind, not envious or boastful. It's about being humble, respectful, selfless, forgiving, truthful, protective, trusting, hopeful and persevering. It's about never failing, that's what love is. Now that we have a better understanding of love, how can we apply these principles in our relationships? To truly comprehend the profound wisdom in 1 Corinthians 13, we must move beyond mere understanding to active application. Love, as described in these verses, is not just a feeling, but a verb, an action. It is not enough to merely say we love. We must show it in our actions. One practical way to apply these principles is to exercise patience in our relationships. Patience, the opening attribute of love in 1 Corinthians 13, is a virtue that often requires a deliberate effort. It means holding back our immediate reactions, taking a deep breath, and giving the other person the benefit of the doubt. Another principle from this passage is kindness. Kindness can be shown in numerous ways. From a warm smile to a helping hand, it's about considering the needs of others before our own and taking tangible steps to meet those needs. The passage also speaks of love as not being boastful or proud, reminding us to maintain humility in our relationships. This means acknowledging our mistakes, seeking forgiveness when necessary, and prioritizing the other person's needs and feelings over our own ego. Love is also described as not being easily angered and keeping no record of wrongs. Practicing forgiveness is a powerful way to demonstrate this principle. Holding on to grudges not only harms our relationships, but also our own peace of mind. Lastly, we're told that love always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. This speaks to the resilience of love, reminding us that love does not give up at the first sign of trouble. It perseveres through challenges, trusts in the face of uncertainty, hopes for the best, and protects those we care for at all costs. When we act out of love, we reflect the true nature of love as defined in 1 Corinthians 13. So let's endeavor to put these principles into action, transforming our relationships and reflecting the divine essence of love. Love, as described in 1 Corinthians 13, has the power to transform relationships. But how does this happen? Let's delve into this. When we apply the principles of love as laid out in this passage, we open the doors to healthier, more satisfying relationships. Love, as described here, is patient, kind, and devoid of envy. It doesn't boast, it's not arrogant or rude, and it certainly does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful, and rejoices not in wrongdoing but in the truth. Imagine a relationship where such principles are upheld. It's transformative, isn't it? This is because love, in its purest form, seeks the best for others, creating a nurturing environment where everyone thrives. It's an incredible force that can bring about positive change in our lives, healing wounds, mending fences, and building bridges. Indeed, love is more than just a feeling. It is a powerful force that can bring about positive change in our lives. As we wrap up our journey into understanding God's love, let's reflect on the key takeaways. We've unraveled the profound depth of love is from 1 Corinthians 13. Through this, we've discovered that love is patient and kind. It doesn't envy or boast, and it certainly isn't proud. Love isn't rude, self-seeking, or easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. Love always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. We've delved into how these principles can be applied in our relationships, transforming not only ourselves but also those around us. We've learned that love is an action, a conscious choice we make every day. The transformative power of love, as we've discovered, is immense and life-changing. Remember, love is not just about how we feel, but more importantly how we act. So let's strive to love in the way that God intended, as described in 1 Corinthians 13.